to episode 2 of Hunt and Harvest. This is going to be that Lakeview Pecans episode where we're going out to Bailey, North Carolina in Nash County to visit a friend and mentor of mine, Ben Byrd, at his 100-acre pecan orchard. He's got an awesome farm there. We're going to do a farm tour and we're going to get to see some harvesting and do some pecan cracking and preparing for the Thanksgiving rush. So I'm very excited to go and show you guys this and bring you around. You guys are going to love this guy. He is amazing and he has helped me to no end with my peach orchard and everything that I know so much more because of him. Great person to have on this series. He's going to be the first agriculturally based content episode and podcast episode that we'll have here on the Hunt and Harvest channel. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you when we get there.
Welcome everybody. Welcome to Lakeview Pecans. I'm Ben Byrd, owner and operator of a pecan farm, a pecan nursery, and a truffle farm, all on the same piece of land. By default, I became a farmer when my father-in-law passed away suddenly, and been working with him ever since I married his daughter, but got into grafting trees 1998 and been doing it ever since, and then found that we had truffles in our orchard. Knew they were there, but never had a market for them. And now we own the richest truffle grounds as far as pecan truffles are concerned, or tuberleonii. Richest truffle grounds in North America. Sell as many trees a year as we can, and whatever the good Lord decides to give us as far as nut crop, we sell that too. And that's the gist of Lakeview Pecans.
And last week you were pulling truffles out of your nursery row, like this whole row or just right here?
Mainly here in these bigger trees. We pulled truffles, the dog found them and was digging through the plastic. In all actuality, I can probably find one. That's a rock. There they go.
That is insane. Just truffles right there. There's more. There's more right there.
There's another one. There's another one.
How much money did you just find? That's incredible, Ben. In your nursery row. So it is working.
Yeah. Look at the roots.
Tell
me those aren't inoculated roots.
The testing is just fake. I mean, look at how big this truffle is.
Yeah. They were just wrong. The lab was wrong.
But the dog was right. Dog knew where they were.
The dog doesn't lie.
Yeah.
What do we pull out? 6 or 7 right there?
Yeah, eight truffles. One's massive.
5-year-old trees.
Here you go. I don't want to break any of your money.
That's ridiculous.
Nobody else got this in the pecan industry, really.
It proves the lab was wrong and I was right. And I love it. Makes my freaking day. Hand injected every seed hole. So it works, and I've already got people who want the trees now.
So you can sell inoculated trees to people. What do you think you'll price that at?
Probably 60 or 70 bucks a tree, because I'm gonna have to get a huge excavator to dig these.
Yeah, can I smell them real quick with that big one real quick?
We'll put them in a jar and let them really get potent.
Yeah.
Then you can smell them.
Still smells great though.
As y'all can see here, Ben's got a one-of-a-kind operation. Ben harvests thousands of pounds of nuts annually. He then sorts each nut by variety, cracks, packages, labels, and ships all by himself. He is a one-man show feeding America high-quality produce, and we should all be thankful.
After I did all this, I went back and started shaking trees and getting them out by variety. And now we have to go through this, you see, but there's a Nakano mixed in. And there's a Coney's mixed in here. There's a Nakano.
Nakano's the extra long ones, right? You're standing over here doing this, thousands of nuts.
But you should have seen what came through here the first time. Grab one nut out of every container over there. Stewart, XL, Cape Fear, Caddo, Syrup Mill, Nakano, Lupton, Oconee, Mandan, Surprise, Desirable, Lakota. There were more than that in there because there was some Kiowa.
It's more than 12 varieties for you to sort through on the table since the storms blew them all away and you weren't the one shaking them.
Correct.
And
I did 800 pounds that way.
And how many other pecan growers are like separating by variety?
If they're not, they should be, but they're not. I've created a monster by catering to my customers the way I do, and it makes more work for me. Everything that is cracked and damaged goes in here. But if the nut meat is actually showing like this and it's damaged, trash. Because I can't introduce that to the food chain.
Not even that amount of nut meat.
That's fine, but it's going to go in here. But the nut meat wasn't damaged, so that's why we save it. Because I can crack it and shell it, and it's fine. But I get the small ones out. I get anything that looks faulty comes out.
gotta go do, Ben?
So now we're going to go harvest the Coney variety. We're going to blow the nuts. We've had a lot of storms. We're going to blow the nuts out of the way for the tractor and the shaker so that I can back up to the tree without crushing any nuts that we want to sell. Every one you break, you can't sell. So we have to get them out of the way, blow them out. We're going to shake the trees and empty them. Then we'll come and blow out the rows so we can come back with the harvester, pick them all up.
Sweet.
That's it.
That's awesome. Get to it. This is gonna be cool. First tree shook. That was freaking awesome, YouTube. He just does that over and over and over again all the time throughout harvest. 100-acre pecan farm is not a one-man operation, and yet somehow he's making it work. But yeah, now we're going to harvest, pick them up. Oh my gosh, yeah. These are the fingers that go across the ground and pick up the nuts.
You can just watch me drive around.
All right, got the row middles all done. Get something up before you do it all over again.
It's gonna fill this harvester up at least twice.
Nuts on the ground, blown out from the middle of the rows. He drives by, the fingers pick up the nuts and the leaves and the sticks, and it blows out the rest. As much trash as it can through air pressure. It'll pick up on the nuts and get rid of the trash. The way it sorts that, I don't know. It ain't perfect either. You have to do more sorting when he takes it into the conveyor belt, but pretty cool. fun.
So I'll sort and sort and sort and sort and get what I can out of it. As this stuff feeds up, the sticks kind of trickle back down.
Yeah.
End up getting them out then.
I think we did pretty good.
What time do you need to leave?
I'm on your schedule, man.
Help me at least run a table or two out.
Absolutely.
Got to check to make sure that the cleaner is not ejecting well-filled nuts. If I've got too much air flowing through it, it will eject quality crop, and then I waste it.
YouTube, that is a wrap for Lakeview Pecans Hunt and Harvest episode 2. I'm your man, Greer White. Appreciate you watching. Thank you guys. If you guys like hunting and agriculture, I really think you're going to like this channel. Please subscribe, comment, like, share, all those good things. Check out the podcast that Ben and I have that we filmed right after this day at Lakeview Pecans. And if you guys want to get high quality pecans or truffles, maybe give Ben a call. Maybe he'll sell you some. He also does ship. So if you're not in North Carolina and you can't come and pick them up yourself, he would ship them to you. And thank you guys so much for watching. And there's just going to be so much more coming from this series. I'm actually very excited. The more I even do it, the more excited I get and the more I realize there's so much potential here. There's just so many ways to get involved in the agricultural and hunting community with this series. So I'm hyped. And hopefully I'll see you soon. Appreciate y'all.